pleasure to speak at this dedication. Welcome, everyone. I am Carol von Rogoff, co-president of GFWC Lake Orion, and this is my co-president, Renee Horst. We work very well together.
Yes, they do.
We want to welcome the club members. We want to welcome community leaders, officers of various clubs and groups, the Orion Center. It's a privilege to help our communities. Giving back is probably one of the most significant things anyone can do. It assures a stable atmosphere, and it makes sure that we keep moving forward at all times. GFWC Lake Orion is credited with the founding of the library. When we lower the sheet, you will see that there are 4 pictures of libraries, and you can see a natural progression from the small, 1 room, 500 books or maybe a little more, to the present facility. It shows the significance and meaning this library has to the community members. It's a treasure. And today it's even more important to fund things for your library and to keep it growing, because the economic crisis of 4 years ago and the downsizing of your value of your home has made significant inroads on our library stability. Our organization operates at the local, district, state, regional, national, and international levels. GFWC, the General Federation of Women's Clubs, was started in 1890. From women's clubs, 61 of them from around the country. In 1901, the GFWC was chartered by the Congress of the United States. The reason for that is women first had the status of their fathers, and then when they married, they had the status of their husband. Higher education was not a given. It wasn't even available in most places. But with the charter, women across the United States established 75% of all the public libraries in our country. That is significant. You're talking about time, effort, and complete dedication to the community in which they lived. Founded in 1914, the Lake Orion Ladies Literary Club started out for self-improvement. Education was very important. It was denied. Gradually, however, community service became the focus, as it did for the entire GFWC organization. Like I said, education was probably one of the most significant areas that they first became involved in. GFWC Lake Orion started awarding scholarships in 1930. Each year that I've been a club member, we give 2 scholarships at Lake Orion High School, which is a wonderful complex. A lot of thought went into building that high school and everything the children would need, whether it's sports, music, performance, science, and math. It's a wonderful institution. As a member of GFWC Lake Orion, this is the 2nd membership in a GFWC club. I was a member of Rochester Junior Women's Club. I was a past president. At the state level, I served as director of junior clubs. In that position, that also put me on the international level. on the board of directors. My co-president here has also served at every level. She is a past GFWC Michigan president. In that capacity, she too served on the International Board of Directors. Even after her 2-year office was ended, she still served on the International Board. For myself, we both serve on the state board currently, and we serve on the regional, which is the Great Lakes region, taking in Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Ohio. She serves as assistant to the president of the Great Lakes region. I serve on the audit committee. We have an ability to wear many hats. This, our 100th anniversary has been a lot of fun, but it has been a lot of work bringing forth all of the information, all the wonderful history of our club. In the 2 display cases, one is directly across from us and one here on the right, it gives you some of the information that our club does. GFWC Michigan started a child care agency in 1958. We both serve on that board of directors, assuring that the children that they care for and serve have a better life, that they can move forward and be in a stable, family-like environment and grow and mature through the years. My co-president, Renee Horace, will now introduce our distinguished guests and visitors.
Thank you, Carol. As she said, GFWC Michigan has a presence here as well as across the state of Michigan. And we have some wonderful ladies here today. We have our reigning district president, Diane Paulus. We have GFWC Michigan past president, Marguerite Duke. We have the immediate past president of GFWC Michigan, Christina Burns. We have the vice president of the district, and there she is. We have the vice president of the district with us today. Susan, would you please stand? We have quite a few, I believe, past presidents of GFWC Lake Orion. Would you please all stand? I thought you were. I let you be past president. You could stand if you wanted to. She was a treasurer. And we also have members from the Dearborn area and Royal Oak. Would you all stand? And that kind of, I believe, takes care of, except the GFWC members from Lake Orion. Ladies, would you all please come forward? Yes. We would like for Karen Knox to please come up and come forward and introduce the library dignitaries.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Knox. I'm the current director here at the Orion Township Public Library, and I'm very pleased to introduce some of our board of trustees that are here with us this afternoon. Thank you all for being here.
Okay, we are ready. We are, just wait, we are a couple crookeds.
This is going to be a living wall, which means that the photographs can change through the years. In the center is a picture, a renowned picture by a very well-known artist that was done for GFWC International, and it's called Ladies of the Club. In the upper left-hand corner is a picture of the international headquarters in Washington, D.C. In the upper right-hand corner is the picture of our clubhouse. which was sold in 1956 to Michigan Bell, so it had to be sold. This is the first picture of the library that was established. We were in a room on the second floor. This is the second picture of the library. As you can see, it's getting bigger. This is the third, in 1965. The Orion Township Public Library was at 845 Lapeer Road, and this is the current library. In 1965, the U.S. Postal Service designated a stamp in honor of the General Federation of Women's Clubs. It's 5 cents. It's a while ago. And then these two frames contain the history of our club, which I did for the organization. It's been a wonderful experience. The women who join our club are warm and friendly and are willing to do anything to help complete a project. And for them, I'm eternally grateful because it makes this all so much more worthwhile. Renee, would you like to say something?
GFWC Lake Orion is indebted to its members, the wonderful ladies that worked hours and hours and hours on the wall, and, ladies and gentlemen, the calendar. We have a calendar dedicated to our anniversary year, which is next year. Our actual anniversary is February 14th, 2014, because we were established February 14th, 1914. And we have them for sale, and they depict many, many things. We have the township, we have the village, we have the Orion Center, we have Lake Orion, and I just dropped the calendar.
The aerial view.
There we go, thank you. And then we've also in these pages explained what we are and what we do and our affiliations. We would really love it if everyone here today left with a calendar, because we had a patron that is covering the cost of the calendar, and every dollar we make off of our calendars at $10 will go to the library in the end of 2014 to purchase a big piece of equipment of their choice. So if you know anybody, beg, plead, coerce, do anything, but we really need, this is a bit of history of Lake Orion. If you look at it, it is absolutely beautiful. And we, the General Federation of Women's Clubs and the Anniversary Committee, would like to thank all of you for your attendance today and for your continuing support in the future. We have a lofty goal. We would like 100 members by the end of 2014. We have 60 more to go. So ladies, even if you're in them other clubs, just come and join ours. We would like to invite you to look at the wall, look at our displays, and have some punch, and come forward. Come on.
Okay, don't worry about it.
What did I do? What, are you sure? I usually do something. Anyway, we would just enjoy having you have some punch and some bread from the Great Harvest Bread Company and Diane Bolus, that's what it is. Oh my goodness, thank you very much. Diane.
It was the serious president.
That's why they only let me talk a little bit.
Thank you, Renee. You're welcome. I'm Diane Follis. I'm the Southeast District President of the General Federation of Women's Club. And I'm here today to congratulate Lake Orion and to celebrate with them the dedication of their wall for the library. I want to say that I've known these ladies quite a while now, and I'm very proud of them. My first introduction, so to speak, into Lake Orion was I came here for a district meeting some years ago when President Sherry Wellman was our reigning president of GFWC, at which time I was just a lowly committee member who spoke on various topics at their meeting. And at that time, I was impressed of how well the Lake Orion Women's Club worked with their library, and were able to host some of our district meetings here in this very library. So we've always been very proud of their collaboration with the city and with their library and all the history that is endowed in it. So at this time, I just want to say we congratulate you, Lake Orion. We're proud of you, Lake Orion, and we know you'll continue to develop and do the things that you have always done in the past. So thank you so much.
And as I said, our closing remarks, please enjoy the punch and cookies. You have anything else?
No, I don't.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming.